I say let's start. Let the fun begin. So we're going to start in your hip bridge position. So I'd like you to get yourself, before I put the music down, get yourself nice and comfortable on your mat. So find yourself with the feet hip width apart, the arms down by the side of your body, the shoulders relax, find your knees in line with the hips, and just set yourself up in that position. So take your time first of all just to find a few breaths. So we start the session with centering ourselves into the class. So let's say we take 3 breaths in through the nose and release. Let go of the morning you may have had or the day if you do this later on. Breathe in. You may decide to breathe out through the mouth and maybe have a bit of a flutter through the mouth. And one more time, breathing in and releasing. Just notice whether you feel any tension in the body. If you want to extend the legs and just have a little wriggle around, that's okay. Take one more beautiful breath in. And on your next out breath, just start to bring your attention back into your physical body. Gently close your eyes. Reset yourself if you have moved from the center. Bring the feet closer towards your bottom, point your fingers towards your heels, set your shoulders down the back. So we're setting up for your hip bridges, 3 different rounds, 3 different stances. The first one is right in the middle. Take a breath in, breathe out to start to lift your bottom off the ground, and slowly, gently start to roll up through the spine. As you roll up through the spine, anchor the feet down, feel the back of the shoulders anchor into the floor, and then roll down through the spine once again, releasing the hips back into the floor. So to do this one a few more times, just to start to engage through the core. Remember, try not to let the knees drop out to the side or roll toward each other. And just do one more. So we are going to start with a little bit of livening up this session by a bit more music, right? So I'd like you to come back down into the floor. And then next time, as we catch the rhythm, we're going to start to lift the hips with a single bridge. We go up and down, lift and drop. Hips towards the ceiling, draw the heels back in space, relax your arms by the side. Find the maximum lift, you got 8 more. Up and down, lift and drop. Every time you push your hips, you're going for the maximum. You feel the navel pulling towards the spine, so no watch in the back. Nice work. Next time, stay up and your heels. Lift up and down. Up and down. So on your lift, before the bridge, you feel that connection through the back of the thighs, back of the knees, all the way to your shoulders. Good. Next time, let the hips down and we go. Drop halfway, lift up. Drop and lift. So we got a little bit of a passing sensation. We can call this singles. Try to allow the bottom to hover above the floor. Good. You have got 8 more. Down and up. Notice the muscles in the thighs. Side, inner thighs, outer thighs. 4 more to go. Now get ready for a little faster tempo. We call these passings. So next time, stay up and we go. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Good. So little passes right at the top of range. This is it. Stay up nice and high. And then we're going to bring in those heels again. Ready? Lift the heels. Keep the pose. Down, up. Down, up. Good. So this is definitely firing up those glutes. Fire up the back body, the posterior chain. The posterior strength, the back of the body that makes athletic. Good. Heels down. Drop and up. Down and up. Good. So think about pushing up through the chest by keeping the belly engaged and activated. Good. Last 2. Nice work. Hold it at the top. Release the hips back down slowly and rise up back again. So slow down. Good. One more time slow. Release. Let the hips roll back and down. Up and hold at the top. Full range. Down and lift. This is your last little push. Last little push. That's it. Last 4 to go. Drive and lift. Drop and rise. One more. Good. Hips down and knees to chest. Hug them in right into your chest. Take that little roll that you deserve. So 1 down, 2 to go. Feet this time go wide. You can feel my toes almost dropping off the mat, toes facing out. And then you're going to find the middle line, arms by the side. When you're ready, we go. Up and down. Lift and drop. So with a wide stance, you're engaging a little bit more for the glutes and the outer thighs. When you drive the hips up, think about pushing your knees in line with your toes. Good. Back of the shoulders finds the ground. Shoulder blades to spine, belly to spine. Good. For 8 more. Lift and drop. Up and down. Good. You got a good rhythm coming. Try to stay in that rhythm. Every time lift, full engagement, full squeeze of the butt cheeks. That's it. Good. Keep it coming. So listen, we got a little bit of passing coming up. Or passing, not passing, with heels lift. So get ready in 4, in 3, in 2. Lift your hips, stay up, lift the heels. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So we keep the tension by lifting the hips, and we work for the back of the legs, the calves. Drive. Keep the toes into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Heels down, just your hips. Down halfway, all the way up. Down, and just try to push a little bit higher than your maximum. Good. So it's almost like half singles. The bottom is not touching the ground. Keep the hover. Nice. Good. 8 to go, 8 to go. Drop and rise. Down and up. Good. Now you're definitely feeling this. You're now okay. But you can push through. You can breathe. You can stay with it. 2 more. Okay, next time. Little pause. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Now at this point, your knees might want to cave in. Make sure you keep pushing out to engage into more muscles in the low abs and to the thighs, hips. Good. Keep it coming. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down towards the floor. Bring the knees in. Final round, the toughest one for me. So this time, your big toes point towards each other. Your heels facing out, so your feet are like in a V shape. Or an A shape more like. So the heels going to be out, the knees pushing together, the arms by the side. And when you're ready, we lift, we lower. Up and down. So you got full engagement here through your inner thighs. Your inner thighs squeeze in as you push your knees together. Good. Smaller range. We got 8 and down, 7 and down. Good. So at this minute, it's okay to touch your bottom briefly on the ground, but try to push your hips as high as you can. You probably find you can't quite create a straight line between the knees and the shoulders. Now stay up. Hold the heels. Hold the lift, and we go down, up. Just your heels. So we keep the hips up high. 4, 3, 2, let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, heels down, drop halfway, lift up, drop and lift. Nice. Now this is your range. So I want you to try and find that maximum for you. Nice. The attention is going to be on your inner thighs. In the outer thighs you feel the whole of the legs working, all the core. Good. So we are going to have 4 more with these stop, yeah? 4. And the question is, are you ready for the pulses? 2 more. Right. Little movement. Pulse. Pulse. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Can you keep those knees together? Can you stay up? Oh my. 4, 3, 2, full range. Drop and rise. Down and up. So if you want to, you can lift your heels again as you drive the hips up high. Oh, it's not so cool anymore. Nice team, listen. Just your pause. 8, 7, 6, 5. I've got a feeling there is another 8 coming. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slow release. Knees to chest. Hug in, have a little roll side to side. and stay on your back. Nice job, guys. So we're gonna warm into your abs. We're warming up with heel touches. So there's gonna be upper rep crunch. So listen, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You're going to crunch up. Reach the arms to the side of your body, feet hip apart. Reach to the outer ankle. Good. Only 20 seconds. So think about tucking your chin, eyes to your knees. Reach as far as you can. Letting the shoulders lift off the ground. Good. Alright, you got only 3 more seconds left. 8 rounds of this, right? Good, and rest. So put your head down back on your mat. Take a full stretch if you need it. And we're going to go again. Lift your head and let's go. Hey. So you got 20 seconds on to the work. This is your intense period. You want to try and stay in the work. Keeping the shoulders off the ground. And you reach as far as you can. The more you reach, the more you're going to feel your obliques. The rib cage, pull it down towards the hip. Keep the belly button pulling towards the spine. Good. And rest. Good. 10 seconds. So breathe it out, shake it out to whatever you need. Your second, 20 second, next first, second pattern starts. That's it. So heel touch, maybe ankle touch, whatever you can manage. Your knees wants to flare side to side. Try to keep them in the middle. Awesome. Feel that rib cage pushing towards the hip. And you got rest. Nice work. 3 down, 5 to go. Quick stretch, quick release. And be ready to rock it again. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So, if you do need to take a little break in between, that's okay. Try your best to finish it. Very important that you keep the chin tucked in, so you are not hurting to the back of your neck. Nice, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Great work, well done. Use your 10 seconds rest. If you want to, for the next 4 rounds, you can bring your legs up to tabletop. You're gonna go again in 3 rounds, in 3 seconds. Let's go with the upper body, and we go 20 seconds. So we are this time reaching to the side. You can go and try to get it towards your ankle. That's a little bit more challenging, or you can just keep the hands hovering. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Knees to chest, have a little roll, a rest, whatever you need. 3 more rounds to go. If this is too much, keep your feet down on the ground. So choose the option that works for you. All right, let's go again. So we either hover the hands above the floor, getting into those obliques, or you can go a little bit higher, trying to reach the hands on the outer calf. Good. 5 more seconds. Chin tucks in, eyes towards your knees, and rest. Oh, I really feel this. How are you feeling this morning? 2 more, 2 more. Okay, rest is finishing in 2, 1, and we go. Good. Whichever option you choose. Lower back into the ground. The spine is in a C shape. So you're really driving the lower back towards the floor, and you are letting the shoulders lift off the ground. As you crunch, you feel the engagement. You rest in 3, 2, 1. All right. Only 1 more, and then you should feel ready. Your abs should feel ready for the work ahead. Okay, 3 more, and 2, and 1. Let's finish this last one. If you find that you are really struggling with the legs up, place your foot back and down, and go back to the ankles. Good. Whichever option you choose is the right one for you. Some days you need to lower down, that's okay. All right, you got 5 more seconds. And rest. Lovely job, well done. Take a full stretch. Release. Nice work. Okay, guys. Now, I believe we're ready. We roll ourselves up and over. And we're going to set up for your plank series. So that's going to be 3 rounds, 3 minutes of plank. So I'd like you to find your position in a low plank. So that means your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Now the closer your knees are towards your elbows, the easier it is for you, okay? So if you want to work, you bring the knees away. And if you want to work super hard, you're going to bring the knees off the ground. So your first minute is a full hold. So let's start. You are in a full plank with the knees off the ground or with the knees down. The elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your hands can be together or parallel with each other. Now think about pressing down through the elbows and pressing down through the toes. That's it. Your spine is nice and long. Super, super important to engage your core here. You will see that as you fatigue, you might start to drop, so you've got an arch in your back, or you might drop the hips, push the hips too high, and that's not quite a plank, is it? So you want to be honest to yourself. If any of those happen, you are going to drop down to your knees, promise me, okay? You got 15 seconds of hold. Now in the first class we did a few hip dips here. Today we're going to change it up and we're going to have a little bit of a walk. Okay, a bit of variation. So whenever you're ready, 1 minute, your right foot. Lift and touch. Point and touch down. So only your right foot. If you are on your knees, point and touch. So you're on one side. Try not to let yourself lean over to the opposite side. Good. This is your first 20 seconds. Come back to the center. Alternate. Right, left. 1, 2. This is your 70-second, 20 seconds. If you just need to stay still, that's okay. Okay, for the last 20 seconds, the last 20 seconds of your second minute, your left foot. Ankle down for the right, point and touch. Point and touch. 15 more seconds. Now you might experience some mild shaking. You might experience some violent shaking. So shake it out, breathe it out. If you need to stop for a second, come out there, stretch and come back in. Good, and second minute, done. 1 more minute hold. Every time we do this class, we do 3-minute plank hold. 2 minutes already done. You are more than 2/3 of the way. 50 seconds left and you just hold. So the whole of your body working strong here. Think about using your thighs. Push back through the heels. Really strong through the whole skeleton of the body. Nice. If you feel that you drop in, knees down, relax your feet. Holding up that way, trust me. Good. Halfway through, 30 more seconds. Every single second takes you through. Find yourself something that disturbs you from the pain. So maybe do counting to yourself. Maybe, I don't know, have a little side to side roll. It still disturbs you from what you're experiencing. Okay, maybe take full breath, breathe in, breathe out through the mouth. 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Oh, we are matching with the music. Put us back, reach and rest. Fabulous work. Come and roll yourself back on the back of your body. We are going back to the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And this time, we are working with the lower abdominals. So like to set yourself down, bring your legs up into a tabletop position. Relax your shoulders down, lower back towards the floor. Okay, we're gonna start with the bicycle, first 20 seconds. So bring the right foot towards the bottom, and then start to have a little bit of a cycling movement through both legs. So you can keep it nice and small, or you can make super nice, long, big circles. Good. If you are bringing the foot towards the ground, make sure the lower back stays towards the floor. You've only got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Take a little stretch, little windscreen wiper through the legs. And for the second 20 seconds, we're going to start with the left leg. Good. Or actually, we're going to do reverse. So when you're ready, lift your legs up. So we're going to start scooping underneath. So imagine your foot is like a spoon into top of ice cream. I've said this before. Push through those heels, and if you struggle to keep your lower back down when you reach your leg away, come up a little higher. Bring the knee, curl it towards your chest, lower back down. And rest. Well done. Feet back and down. We're coming again with the bicycle forward. So this time you start with the left leg, roll the shoulders back and down, lift your legs, and go forward. Good job. So find that beautiful length. Keep cycling forward. Main focus is in the lower back. Nice work. Keep reaching through those toes. And you're gonna rest in 3, in 2, in 1. Rest. Bring the feet back to center, touchdown. Reverse bicycle. 10 seconds rest. Lift your legs and let's go. So pushing through the heel this time. Point your toes towards your face. Try to keep the knees in line with the hip. And remember, if you need to stay up a little higher, We'll try to draw smaller circles with those legs. 5 more seconds. Keep driving through those heels. That's my friends. Nice, and rest, well done. Okay, we got 4 more rounds. Coming back to the forward bicycles, and I'm gonna give you the option to lift the upper body and crunch. So let's go. Doesn't matter whichever you start, you're going to go for the bicycles. So you need the upper body crunch, arms parallel with the mat, and you're going to keep reaching to the fingertips. Nice, with those knees to chest and reach for the toes. You might scrape the toes along the floor. Good, then rest for 2, 1, and hold. Nice, you can take a stretch or you can decide to hold and stay in the work. Good, let's go backward cycle. So if you're joining, back in, push for the heels. Remember, this is an option to keep your crunch. If you need to, place your head down, focus on the lower abdominals. Okay, don't kill yourself in one session. Nice work, 5 more seconds. Can you bring the heel towards the floor? Don't worry if not. Nice work, and rest. Good, if you are up, tuck your chin in, lower back towards the floor. Nice work, and you go again, forward circle. 2 more rounds to go. So maybe do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's 8 rounds. Good, so keep reaching. You can point your toes here to activate through the front of the legs. Can you lift the shoulders a little bit more? Touch it down. If you fatigue, come back here, up here. Good job, and rest. Hold or stretch. If you're stretching, that's great. Have a release. In 3, in 2, in 1, backward cycle. Reverse the cycling motion. And push, and push, and push, and push. So feel the rhythm. 1, 2, and 5 more. No, 7 more seconds. 5 now, and 3, and 2, and 1. How good was that? Well done, guys. Nice work. Okay, now we finish with the abs for now. Come into the belly. Actually, come onto the side, because we come into your pull series and your side plank series. So you're going to have your elbow underneath your shoulder, your knees, your hips in line, your toes stacked. If you want to, bring the knees bent. Choose whichever option you want to, and reach the arm up or the hands on your hip. Good, so your first 30 seconds is about holding. Let's start now. Full plank with the legs extended or the knees bent. So you can choose to come down, maybe keep the bottom leg on the ground and extend through the top leg. Reach for the top arm, and remember, try not to drop through the side of the body. So full engagement through the core, shoulder above the elbow. You got 10 more seconds just to hold. So back on 30 seconds, we are going to have a little bit of a combination here. So if you are down, put the knees down, bring the foot towards your bottom and extend. Good, so you still holding, and if you are feeling tough, you can stay up on your toes, so you can extend through that bottom leg. Good, for me this is hard enough, so think about keeping the hips facing forward, and you got 5 more seconds. Think about long spine, eyes towards me, so try not to let the lower shoulders happen. Good, last one, extend through the arm, with the leg, and hold it for 15 seconds. 5 already gone. So you're going to have the last few seconds. Try not to let those hips drop, lift up, and rest. Nice work. Come and roll into your tummy, and let's see what we got for your back strengthening. So we got what we call a Superman lift and hold. So take a breath in, on the out breath, lift your arms, your leg off the ground, feel a little crunch on the back of the body, and all you have to do is hold 30 seconds. The arms are like reaching away. You're pointing through the toes. Your thighs are lifted, but your hip bones are anchored. Nice. How are you feeling? If you do need to, if you really struggle, your hands can help you with a little iguana touch. Otherwise, keep reaching. Only 30 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees, plank. Last 30 seconds. Push back, lift up. Push back, lift up. Drive and crouch. Crouch and lift up into high plank. So you might add a little bit of a lift. Good. Forward and back. Nice work. You should feel your legs activating, your core, and you got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Release down to your knees. Okay, let's go over to the other side. So side plank, left side of the body. Bring the elbow underneath your shoulder. Bring the elbows and the knees, the feet in line. If you want to start bend your knees. Reach up with the top arm. Allow the top leg to lift and rise with the hips. So you can stay here, or you might decide to do the hold with both legs lifted. Whichever is your option, you want to make sure that you're not letting the hips to drop underneath the baseline. You want to stay up as strong as possible, reaching for those fingertips and breathing fully. Good job, guys. 5 more seconds to hold for the next 30 seconds. So this is a 30 minutes, 30-second hold. We are going to find the butt kick. So you can be here, kick and extend, kick and extend. If you need that little rest, bottom leg bend, and you bring the heel towards the bottom with the extension. Hips facing forward, chest is lifted. If you want, you can bring the arm by the side of your head. Good. 5 more seconds. We're going to finish with a plank hold. You can do that here with the legs extend. So stay there, or you can lift and hold it here. Whichever way you feel comfortable. You only got 15 seconds. So 5 more seconds. And you got 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Good. Come and down on your belly once again. Get ready, set yourself up. Arms reaching out diagonally. Lift your arms, lift your legs, Superman, and hold. So the palms facing each other. Spread through the fingers. Point your toes away. Your feet are not too wide, so you don't let the legs go too wide. Try to keep them, the closer you hold the feet towards each other, the more you engage through the back body, through the back of the legs. 20 seconds already gone, 10 more seconds to go. Can you lift a little bit higher with the upper body? Engage your core, and you rest in 3, 2, 1. Hands underneath your shoulders, lift yourself up, and from there, drive back, lunge forward. Drive back, lunge forward. Push and lift. 20 more seconds left. High plank and into a crouch. Good. When you crouch, you can keep your elbows towards the floor to protect your neck. Nice work. 10 more seconds. Drop and lift. Beautiful, guys. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Job done. We are ready for our version to work the legs. So coming up, bring your feet really nice and wide. Wide squat position. Relax your shoulders back and down. Now we got 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let yourself sink down into a squat. Okay, hands on your hips, right, left, right, left. So little pulses or little heel lifts. Your knees are wide, in line with your toes. 20 seconds all together. You sink down as deep as you can, and you got 3, 2, and 1. Rest, lift up, shake your legs out. Step if you need to, little side to side release. You're going coming back in 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Drop down. Now both legs, both heels, up and down, up and down. And if you want to, you can use your arms out. That's it. Both heels, lift up onto the ball of your feet. That's how we're warming up those calves. Good. Only 3 more seconds for this round, and this is your second. Good. 1 more. Draw down, release. Shake it out, lunge it out. We're going back to your singles. Right, ready? Drop, and we go. Up, up. Good. When you do the singles, try not to let your body lean. So really anchor down. Your shoulders are directly above your hips. Push your knees above your toes, towards your toes. 3, 2, 1. Lift, shake, lunge, side to side release. All right. Double passes coming up. Okay. When you're ready, drop. Let's go. Lift, drop, and up. Good. Now find the rhythm, and if you can, maybe try and speed up. Okay, so it's up, down, up, down. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Okay, shaky, shaky. 4 rounds to go. I'm gonna make it harder for you if you want to. Okay, when you're ready, knees wide again. Drop down, single. 1, 2. That's it. So this one is the same. Keep moving with this one, okay? But for the next 10 seconds, when your break comes, instead of shaking it out, I'm gonna give you the option to hold. So the break is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you need to take the break, or stay down and keep pushing those knees wide. So you choose. If you need a break, come on up, shake it out, then maybe come back in. Double pass, lift and low, lift and low. Maybe with a little movement, a bit of passing. This is it. So if you want to, small tempo or faster tempo. You should start to feel the legs shaking. Good, and then you got the option, hold it down at the bottom, maybe sink a little deeper, or come on up, quick stretch, quick shake, back again. Good. 2 rounds, singles, lift, lift, right and left. Alternate between the heel lifts. 1, 2. Keep the chest up. When you get fatigued, when you get tired, what you're going to experience that you're leaning forward. I need you to sit up nice and tall so the shoulders are right above the hips. Good. And you got 3, 2, drop. If you want to, stay here. Maybe a little shake out. Okay, last round coming up. And we go double pass. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Nice work, nice work. Let's stay in there. Okay, guys, you have got 7 seconds. And my legs are shaking. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, burning. Nice job. Okay, fabulous, guys. So we're gonna start to tone down a little bit. So come on down on the floor. Find yourself in your lying position. Now I'm lying. Come on to the side of your body. So allow your legs to be nice and long. Bottom arm underneath your head. So you got 30 seconds. Side kick forward and back. Let's reset. Relax your head on the arm. Feel the top leg. Make sure the belly engaged. And once you're ready, let's go. Forward and back. Keep the legs forward, point the foot, bring the leg back, flex the foot. Your hand that's free, it supports you out in front of you. If you are finding it really tricky to balance, bend your bottom leg so you can be here. Good. Stop your foot just above your bottom and find your maximum. Good. 10 more seconds here. Keep the breath flowing in through the nose, out through the nose, through the mouth, sorry. Nice work. So Pilates breathing is in place. Good. When you come back, stay here and come with me for little passes. 5 circles one way, or circles, sorry, and then 5 circles the other way. So you're going to circle 5 by 5. Try to keep those hips facing forward. You got 30 seconds. Good. 5 seconds or 5 circles one way. I think we can manage just about 5 more the other way. And we got just a little bit more here. So whenever you're ready, allow your top leg to stay where it is. Okay. Find the top leg and point up towards, or point towards away from the bottom. Flex it back again. And point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay still, bottom leg, reverse kick. We go up and down, up and down. So try to keep your top leg really, really still. You have 30 seconds to lift the bottom leg and then drop down towards the floor. This is it, guys. Well done. 15 more seconds. Hips are facing forward. If you need to take that little rest anytime, remember, release. Good. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release down. Good. Little shake of the leg. Roll yourself over to the other side and set yourself up. Reach with the arms, feet facing forward, hips facing forward. Alright, relax. Lift the top leg up, brace your core, kick the leg forward and back. It's a forward kick. When you kick forward, try to keep the foot in the same line, so not dropping towards the ground. If you want to work slower, that's fine. Focus on technique instead of reps. Quantity doesn't matter. Quality against quantity. Good. 10 more seconds. Your best. Muscles in the legs, hips, thighs, glutes, engage. Nice. Good. When you come back next time, find your foot above, in line with the hip, and little circles along the hip line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to go for one more round. 5 circles forward. Good. Keep the hip bone facing forward. And once you've done 5, go the other way around. You should start to feel that burn. Really, really engage. Good. And once you've done your 5, hold it there. Point your toes, flex the foot. This is it. So we are fatiguing the leg just a little bit for the last little push. Last little push. Good. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put back to center, bottom leg. Lift and lower. Up and down. Up and down. Lift and lower. Good. Just a little bit of touchdown. Briefly touching the ground. Fabulous, fabulous, guys. You got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. All the way lift. This is it. This is the end of your session. So hold on now. And you got 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Well done. Lower down. Okay, I'd like you to roll yourself over onto the back of your body now. So let's just start to calm down a little bit. Allow yourself to hug your knees into with your chest and have a little roll side to side. Take your time, guys. So the knees to chest, bring your hands onto your knees, maybe a little hugging of the knee to the side of the rib cage. And then extend through the left leg, or maybe place the left foot on the ground. Right knee comes towards your chest, hug the right knee in. Nice. Extend through the right leg, press into the heel. Take that little stretch down the back of the leg. Let yourself breathe a little deeper now and start to calm down through the body. Next time as you knee, bring the knees in, let the left foot come in. Right ankle on top of the left knee, open the knee. Maybe crunch up and grab the bottom leg, relax your upper body down. Open up through that right hip. Relax your arm nice and wide, place the foot down. And if you can, just roll over towards your left side. If you need to stack one foot over top of the other, you may relax this right knee towards the floor as well. You can use your left hand to gently place on the top of the right thigh. Look down your right arm. And then slowly release back to center. Take a little bit of hug one more time. This time bring the left knee to chest and stop to touch your right foot down, maybe extend it fully. Extend to the left leg and let the hand hold down the back of the left leg. Use a towel or a band behind your foot if you need to. Relax your shoulders away, pressing through the heel. Lengthen to the back leg. Great. Slide your right foot in, left ankle into the right knee. Reach up if you want to, back of the thigh, top of the shin. Touch your head back into the mat, back into the floor. Opening through the hips, maybe pull the knee in a little bit closer. Awesome. And then rest your left foot back into the right foot down into the ground. Open the arms wide, roll over towards your right side. And if you want, just stay here. Or you can bring the left knee towards the ground, place the right hand on top of it. Look down your left arm for more rotation in your spine. Good. Release your arm, come back to center. Bring your feet one next to the other, feet hip width apart, arms by the side. Inhale, exhale to allow the hips to rise. So let the hips press up towards the ceiling. You might even support with your hand, because this is not about holding your body up, this is about stretching through the front head. Guys, relax your hips back into the floor. Allow your knees to open up, the sole of your feet to come together. Reach your arms above the head and stretch fully through the arms. You might decide to hold them to the opposite elbows, and if you've got space above your head, bring the arms down, close into a butterfly. Your belly lifts, your lower back arches gently. And you breathe. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Opening fully. If your arms, shoulders feeling uncomfortable, let your arms open up, maybe into a U shape, maybe wide into a T shape. Well, let's use the next couple of minutes to rest and release. So if your arms are up with the hands hugging around the elbow, allow the hands to relax. Relax the arms down by the side, bring your knees together. You may decide to stay with the knees together, the heels really rolling out. You may extend fully with the legs and the feet release, arms release by the side. Eyes towards the ceiling, eyes may gently close. Find the rhythm of your breath. Find yourself releasing any tension you might have built up in your body on the out breath. Your breaths are full, your breaths are long. Notice the sensations that might be still present in your body. Acknowledge your efforts and give yourself a big pat on the back for completing this today. It's not only about the body, it's also about your mind. Stepping out of the comfort zone, facing challenges, it's going to help you grow as a person, not only going to make you feel better and maybe look better. So let's take 2 more breaths in through the nose. Allow the out breath to release completely. And one more time, breathing in, release through the mouth. Inhale to reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, bring them to your chest, hug them in, roll side to side. Find a way up to seated that feels comfortable for you. Roll yourself up, come and face me in your seated position, comfortable cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your heart. And I start to say thank you, for fingers to forehead. Ladies, gents, thank you so much for joining this morning.